Day 2 of the Prada Cup final. It is 2-0 to Rossa, Prada, Pirelli. Very different day in New Zealand today with plenty of breeze. Very exciting. After a great debrief last night, our Sailor Girl Tour is on the ground in Auckland is with us again to give us all of the previews before racing kicks off. So great to have you all with me. My name's Douglas. I'm the Sailor Girl. Great to have you for our AC Chat and Rap preview show in Auckland in plenty of breeze. It's the Hairometer Tour, Tomlinson. Look at your hair blowing around.
Good morning from a windy Auckland. It's a lot windier down here than I thought it was going to be. I saw sort of 12 to 17 knots on the predict wind this morning, and I think there's a bit more actually.
Indeed.
You can see the flags going behind me.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice boat.
Yeah, that's Andy Curry's, one of the Ineos executives' boat, I think, Hampshire.
There you go. Beautiful. But yes, lots of breeze. A bit more than expected, 15 knots. I might actually bring us straight over to the forecast for today. Speaking of, here we have it on Predict Wind, and this is race time. At the moment, when it's about 10 a.m. where you are, it's meant to be only 10 knots. It looks like 15 knots on shore at least, so maybe a bit more breeze in the forecast.
Yeah, definitely. And although it's not that warm, so it could feel like it is more than it is. There's not very many white caps out on the harbour, but you know, it is quite sheltered in here. So yeah, windy. We like windy.
We like windy, says the Ineos Team UK supporter. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli had a great day in a little less breeze yesterday, but the racetrack tour, the rumours are that we'll be heading out to Course E for the first time.
Course E, yeah, the back paddock. We've only seen these guys out there training so far, so exciting to see some racing out there. It's a bit more exposed. There'll probably be a bit more of a sea state, and yeah, shifty wind conditions, I think, as well.
Shifty, and as we can see here, back to our predict wind map. If we're looking at Course E, it's all the way over here near Waiheke Island. You can stop in and have a little bit of wine on your way. But this is now, if we go up to race time, which is 1600 hours local, you can see it ripping down there from the northwest, and it looks like 15 knots of breeze, 37 degrees. That looks pretty nice for racing.
Yeah, it looks nice. I'm looking forward to the boats getting out there. We're down here quite early this morning, bright and early. Early bird catches the worm. I was just watching Ineos opening the shed up. It doesn't look like there's much going on in the Italy base at the moment. Oh, they've taken the flag down, so they must be getting ready to get the boat out as well. So yeah, all go this morning. It's a bit quiet here in the village this morning. Maybe everyone's having their morning coffees.
Morning coffees, morning amp-ups. I mean, everybody's had a bit of a mix-up yesterday. Whether you won or you lost, you've got to start again today. It's all about just getting out and winning that next race.
Yes, definitely. Sleep on it last night, and yeah, see who's going to come out on top today. I wonder
too. And I'm just trying actually to download a video that got sent to me this morning for you, because it is actually hilarious. I might have to share it on my Facebook page. It's a Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli video. The Italians are coming.
Yes, I've seen it with the telescope.
With the telescope. So good. I might have to share it. I'll see if I can download it while we're talking. Are you getting hair on your...
Oh, I just got some comms. It's definitely Course E.
Oh, amazing.
Apparently 15 to 17 knots.
So good. So Course E, if you've just joined us, everybody, we're going out to the back paddock. It's looking like a little bit more breeze on the PWE model, 15 to 17 knots, as Tor said. So absolutely fantastic. I'll make sure we get that little course map up for you as we have done previously yesterday. But we had a great debrief yesterday, Tor. Thanks for your time.
We did, yeah. I enjoyed that.
It was really good. I'll run through a few points actually. Basically, what we can put the racing down to, and I'm going to credit Matusz for this. He's a Polish Finn coach, a very good sailor. He actually summed it all up for me yesterday. 1, Luna Rossa has speed advantage upwind in light to medium wind range and during tacking on Britannia. 2, Luna Rossa has matched Britannia's downwind speed since the round robin. During the round robin, the British were slightly faster. 3, the duck on port and starboard, perhaps they gave away a little bit of distance there and there was no chance to attack during the next cross. 4, the communications on board Luna Rossa remained absolutely flatlined, and Jimmy's heart rate, which we spoke about on Clubhouse, was 66 all race. Totally
amazing.
chilling.
I think my resting heart rate is higher than that.
Yeah, mine's 88 resting, so he's just chilling during racing.
Basically dead.
It did. And then Luna Rossa has gone towards Emirates Team New Zealand with their cockpit fairings, which we spoke about yesterday. Almost the same wing tips on both teams now. We broke down those 2 photos that I showed you guys yesterday and had a little bit of a look of that. And then a bit of a difference in the base of the mainsail as well, are the other differences that we spotted off air. So thanks to Matusz for that amazing debrief that we had.
Yeah, I was having another look after, such a geek, another look after we debriefed, and that second race start, it looked like both boats were a bit line shy, and I was wondering if it was the graphics weren't quite right or something, but it sounds like Ineos were late to pull the trigger there, and it definitely could have been a different story. The Italians were saying, we can't live here, but actually they were living there okay, and they, if the boundaries weren't so close, they wouldn't have been able to live there. But it looked like there was a lee by, but if they'd just gone a second earlier, then it could have been a different story. Ineos could have made Luna Rossa tack off earlier, and that first big duck might not have been a thing.
Might not have happened. It's funny because I thought that they were both line shy, as you said, and I actually made the comment to someone I think it was to John Bertrand actually. I think that the only reason that Luna Rossa was able to live there was because of the upwind speed, probably down to a jib choice.
Yes.
I mean, if they had the right jib and they triggered on time, then it would have been game on. So it just shows how
close it is.
100%. And I find it amazing how in a development game these boats have ended up being so similar. I mean, I know you love your one design racing too, but we also love the development side of the sport. And when you think about having these boats that have gone away, been in completely separate countries, developing their boats, and then they come out and if you actually match them up for equipment, they're so similar. So today could be even closer.
Yeah, and actually, I also was reading. I think that the changes that the Sailor Girl fans had spotted on the Luna Rossa boat, I actually think that was to do with not quite a protest, but basically a question about what they had before, and that's why they've changed it.
Makes sense.
To make sure that they don't get protested back for little things that don't necessarily affect performance.
Good intel. I love it. Very good intel. So what's happening? Are we going to go for a little bit of a walk tour? What are we thinking?
Yeah, hang on. I'll just get my bag.
Take us for a walk.
I will do.
Excellent.
So I am just on, I think it's called North Wharf here.
Yeah.
So this is on the end of the Emirates base, and along this way is the media centre and the Luna Rossa base. So let's go have a walk down there and see if we can see anything that's going on.
Sounds like a plan.
This is the little mini model of NEC 75. Quite cool.
Oh, cute.
It now looks a bit outdated actually. I think they built it a few, before Boat 2s came out.
Yeah, look at the foils. Hilarious.
Yeah. But that's quite cool.
Indeed.
Oh, this is where all the action happens after the press conferences. That's where
Oh, yeah.
the interviews are. You
Mm-hmm.
usually see that background. Oh no, sorry, that way, that background. The guy standing in front of it. Oh,
Awesome.
I can't believe how quiet it is. Actually, everyone must still be. We're up early.
We
Well,
are
you
up
are. You're
early.
definitely up early.
I know. I wanted to get going today. I think we're both excited to. Either way, I mean, it's so funny. I've had a few Italians come back overnight after last night's show and say, "You're not biased. We want good racing too." So
Exactly.
exactly.
And today's forecast is what we want for good racing. Shifty, windy. These boats are so close now that literally anything can happen.
100%. And I have to say too that we're looking forward to an update from dear Poppy. I heard something about her mum's shirt this morning too.
Yes, I think we might be getting some hashtag be more pop tops made. That would be fun.
Be more Poppy. I love it.
So I'm gonna try and catch up with her later and see what her intel is on the day from a 2.5-year-old.
Yep, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. Well, while you're walking tour, I've managed to get this video into the system for everybody. So I think we should have a little bit of a look at the Italians are coming. What do you think?
Oh yes, do that. That's funny.
Here we go.
The British are coming! The British are coming! Wait. It's the Italians. The Italians are coming! The Italians are coming!
But you won't lose the children of the revolution. No way.
This is gonna be so much better than the Tea Party.
So much better than a tea party. On that note, I'm going to have some tea.
Amazing. I love that. I love that. Oh, I think we might be lucky here. It looks like the Italians are literally just opening the base up. I got quite a good little view here. I like the signs here. Are you ready to fly?
So good.
So here is the shed that's literally just opened.
Yeah.
So hopefully we might see a boat rolling out in a few minutes.
Oh, that would be exciting. I have a few comments here. We've got from Windy. Good. Rita might have a better chance. I can stop and watch while sailing home from Waiheke, says Chris Hemsworth. Well, he's lucky. And
Amazing.
John Schaefer in the US says, "Hey Nick, I'm no longer sober in Annapolis. Can you please slow down your version of English? I'll work on it."
Yours or mine? Because I think mine's quite fast as well, to be honest.
Our versions of English are different, but also quite fast. We're excited this morning. It's okay. I wonder if Ineos had tacked rather than duck on race 2 and led back to the right-hand boundary, would they have gained control? Sorry, left-hand boundary.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from Jody Shields. I don't think they were advanced enough.
I mean,
yeah.
no.
I think if
That would have been a big call, I think. It would have been a close, I don't think it was really a last-minute duck, but to tack there below them, it's difficult to tack below them when you're in the middle of the course as well, isn't it? Especially when the wind's a bit light. It would have been a big call, I think.
I think we have a rule: if you're midships or behind, you have to duck, and they were definitely midships or behind. It's probably more with these boats because they lose more speed in attack, relatively. I mean, if you're going from 40 to 32 knots, it's a big difference in attack. So, yeah. William Horn, I agree with you. I don't think they're advanced enough. They would have just gotten rolled. Solid summer breeze in Auckland this morning out of the Norries, 15 knots. Nick, says Andrew Pindar, tell me it's going to be worth getting up to watch tonight. Shout out to Andrew Pindar. Yep.
Hey, I don't think there's, whoever wins today, I don't think there's any question with that. There's going to be some good racing and
Yeah.
definitely worth getting up for.
Yeah, 100%. So anybody who's watching, get up and watch with us, because at the end of the day, what's the racing all about? It's about cheering sailing.
Be more Poppy!
Be more Poppy. I'm trying to find it.
Hey, and I'm here during the day, America's Cupping, and then this morning we got up early to watch Scotland play Wales at rugby, which was a bit of a fun one in our household because Tom's half Welsh. And I don't know if any of you saw that game, but Scotland were leading until the last 5 minutes, and then Wales won 24-23. Bit sad.
Oh, that is a bit sad.
But anyway,
Scottish in me.
Yeah, at least Tom's happy.
We need him to be happy if he does a good
Exactly.
good day. Exactly. So let's have a little bit of a look again at the weather. I think for those, we've just had a whole bunch of people tune in the UK asking if it's worth getting up. Here is the weather. We're out on course E today, 15 knots from the northeast. I like nor'easters. I'm an Australian from the east coast, and that's our sea breeze, so it should be fantastic racing today. But shifty off Waiheke Island, but all
for the
fun.
For the Brits, a northeaster is basically like a southwester, right?
Yeah. I figure.
So a nice strong warm breeze. Because in the Solent, we don't really like a northeaster. It's a bit cold and off the land.
Oh, true. I learned that at Hayling Island when I was there for the tasers.
Opposites.
Yeah, opposites attract. Excellent. Well,
Yeah, sorry.
No, you go.
I was going to say it's funny as a Brit and from the Northern Hemisphere getting your head around the north-south thing. And I never thought it was really a thing. And Dave Sweet, who I still with back at home, always used to come out of the River Hamble and be confused which way south was. And it just seemed very obvious to me. And now I'm here. I'm like, oh my God, I get it. It's so confusing. It's like we are upside down and our brains are upside down. It's funny.
Literally, I know. When we used to come to the Northern Hemisphere to race back in the day, you'd have to have a Northern Hemisphere and a Southern Hemisphere compass. Like, because literally the compass would go upside down. I'm aging myself, but yeah, such good fun. While we're waiting to see if Luna Rossa actually come out of the shed while we're on air, for those who are new to the show this morning, this is what we're talking about when we say be more Poppy. Let's have a look.
Hi everyone, Tor here for Adventures of a Sailor Girl. I've got a little fan here who is getting behind one of the teams today. What's your name?
Poppy.
And who do you want to win today, Poppy?
The mountain's top.
It just gets better every time. She's so cute. The way she goes to grab onto the mic as well.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. I'm like, good. We're recruiting Poppy, everybody. We're starting her young.
She's great.
As a sailor girl.
I have a funny story about Poppy. When she was in quarantine coming into New Zealand, she went to get her first COVID test, and they went to stick the thing up her nose, and she went, "Ang." I went to bite it. So we're lucky she didn't bite the mic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, COVID safe. We probably should have then replaced the mic cover. How hilarious. Oh my goodness. So excellent. So today, everybody, we're cheering for the America's Cup. I think it might be a little while till that boat rolls out, but Tor will be on the ground and sending us clips in between now and racing. If you want a really good debrief of racing from yesterday, you can find our show on Facebook or on YouTube. You can stay up to date over the course of the day. We've got content coming out of our ears. You can check us out on Facebook, Adventures of a Sailor Girl. We are also on Instagram at Sailor Girl HQ, on every single social media channel. On Twitter, I'm live tweeting the racing. I'm also live on Clubhouse commentating the racing. And of course, everything also goes up on YouTube. So you can watch the action wherever you are. And Tor, that looks like a good sign over your shoulder too. The 36th America's Cup. This is what it's all about, isn't it? At the end of the day, finding the best challenger.
Here, this is the...
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We need a screenshot of that. That's very cool. Yeah.
Here you go.
Hi! This is literally our team. Fantastic. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful day, Tor, watching the racing down there. We're all exceptionally jealous, and I know that you'll
Oh,
be
I'm
keeping us
sorry. I
posted.
wish you could all be here. I wish you could all be here.
Oh, I wish we could too. Lots of people are saying Happy Valentine's Day, girls. Oh,
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
I know, right?
Hope everyone's feeling the love.
Yeah, will you be my sailor girl, Tor?
Sure. I will. I mean, I
Excellent.
did already. Tom asked me to be his Valentine this morning, and I said yes, so you might need to ask him.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want you to be my sailor girl, not my Valentine, because Andrew's mine. I
Oh,
gave him
okay.
some socks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm so romantic.
Galentine. Oh, Tom got a really good, like, reading the clouds book.
Oh,
I
really?
definitely don't want to read that. No, I definitely bought it because I want it.
That's fantastic. No, I got Andrew 3 pairs of socks. One say, this meeting is, and on the other sock, bullshit. And then one say, I'm all out of beep. And then the other pair
Amazing.
say, out of order. So, a fun Valentine's Day present. Love it.
Nice. I thought you were going to say you got him red socks there.
Oh,
But-
no. I felt
Has
like
he
I
already
should
got
buy
some?
him some socks that aren't red, given that my purchasing of red socks has gone through the roof, everybody. It's slightly obscene.
I thought this was a good sign to stop by.
Are you ready to give it all? Bum, bum, bum. That's a great finish.
The drama.
The drama, indeed. Thank you, Tor. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you hear any gossip, let us know and we'll investigate it further.
I will do.
Indeed. Excellent. Have a great day, Tor. Thank you so much. Love
Thank
to
you.
everybody.
Have a great day.
Woo! I'm so
Bye.
excited for racing.